Round 2 in 30 seconds. Didn't qualify for either race. Bike troubles, clutch troubles, oil leak troubles, carburation troubles. Had to start from the back of the grid in the first 2 races. Didn't finish any of the CB500 races, but finished 2 of the Twins races. There you go. Bad day.
Was that all mechanical stuff then?
Oh yeah, all mechanical stuff. The bike was in bits more than it was in one piece.
So round 3, you're fitting well, the bike's fitting well.
I'm hoping so. We've done a track day in between the 2 rounds. The bike was running perfectly okay. So we'll see.
Awesome.
Proof's in the pudding.
Day.
Yeah, we'll do.
Casting my mind back, round 2, it was a real learning experience. So lots of new things sort of happened to me on track. I think the main one was that there was a rivalry, a real proper rivalry developing between myself and Nick and James and a chap called Nigel on this bright pink bike. And it was coming to the stage where, for the first time, there were a couple of comings together, a couple of risky passes, which some worked out, some didn't. I found myself going down the escape lane at one point and lost 5 places, but it was all sort of racing. And it's the strangest feeling. You get all these different emotions because on track, you just hate them. You hate everything about them and what they're doing. And then they come in and they'll lend you the last tool out of their box, you know. And that's something I didn't prepare myself for, really. Yeah, I had a really good round. I enjoyed it. It was awesome.
So now we're at race 3.
Yes.
Are you thinking about your points tally at all?
I'm well behind the curve already. I've got no, I've got no ideas of sort of grandeur here. I'm back 103s, 4s. That's kind of where I'm at the moment. Just get faster, and if that means I'm going to overtake a couple of these lads, fair play.
Oh God, no. I'm not going to cheer you on, mate. No, I can't, mate. I literally cannot move.
All right.
That was a monster.
It was a monster.
I can find everybody say I was literally up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
Mate.
Yeah. Straight over the top, straight over the handlebars, upside down. Landed, did a forward somersault, landed straight on my back.
So that would be why you've taken your leathers off, then, Gary?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
But I was sweating like, I was so hot.
Yeah.
And all the adrenaline has made me really, really hot. And it's really hot in that medical centre as well.
Right, okay.
So I just need to cool down and just cool down and...
So that's your first big off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here.
But to be honest with you, with all the launches and the testing and stuff that we do on track, it's going to happen at some point, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
You're going to crash at some point. I just wish it wasn't quite so bad as it was. But the end of the day, I've not broken anything. Yes, I'm as stiff as a board.
Yeah, yeah.
But we fight.
So how did it happen? Because I came round a corner, I came round Ed Wiener's, I saw the bike that looked like it was in 2 parts, but it was obviously your rear fairing that had dropped. You were on your hands and knees, but you were moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is why I didn't stop, Gary.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Thanks, yeah.
I was going to stop.
Thanks
Give
for
you
your
a plaster.
concern.
Yeah.
No, it was just one of those things. The guy that I was chasing was a little bit slower than me in Ed Wiener's. And I tried to get on the gas early to do him into the S's. And I've just given it too much power, too much lean angle.
Right.
And a rider error. And over the top I've gone.
You've high-sided it and over you go.
Yeah. But, I'm wearing all the protective gear. So, the RST leathers, there's a few scuffs on it. And I've got the gilet that you wear underneath with front and back protection. So you know what? It's done its job, and that's why we wear it, isn't it?
And so, how about you're in an Arai, aren't you?
Yeah. It's not touched it. Didn't bang my head at all.
Really? Well, that's something.
Unmarked.
'Cause that's the most expensive bit of gear you got,
Yeah,
so at least that's protected.
Yeah, well, it was 700, 800 quid, them things, aren't they?
Yeah.
In fact, it's worth more than the bike. It is now, anyway.
Speaking of the bike, that came back before you did,
Yeah.
and mate, it's up together already and it's rideable.
It's ready to go, yeah, so we'll see how I feel a bit later on, and I think I'm actually going to get stiffer and stiffer.
Yeah.
I'll get the missus to give me a massage in the back of the camper.
Fair play to you, mate.
You a bit hot and sweaty, Charlie?
What do you reckon?
Look like fun.
It was brilliant. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It took a lot of going out for that race, to be honest. Just after lunch, tired. You know, after Gary's taken the tumble, he's my teammate. You know, it's I will continue to bang on about learning experiences, but it's one of those where you've just got to look. You're here to race, you know, and that's what we did.
Did you feel like you were on your own then, because your teammate won that?
I did, yeah, I did very much. It's not just me, but it's the other guys that we're all set up with, because I'm usually up against somebody, and there's a guy, Nigel, on a pink pig, who we're very similar in terms of our times, but I saw, I think maybe the second or third lap, he'd parked it or popped it on the floor, whatever. So I didn't have Nigel, and then this other guy turns up, and I probably know him, but I didn't recognise the bike. So we've just had 4 or 5 laps, tyre to tyre, place to place to place, and I was getting tired, and he was wearing me down, and every time I was breaking into a corner, he was sneaking in there, and then I was doing the same to him, and it was clean and it was fair. And then the last lap on the hairpin, I was following him, and I ducked under him and I pushed him right out, and that was a bit cruel, that was a bit mean, but then we came down and I made a mistake at the chicane, ran too wide, he came in and we were just neck and neck heading towards the line, and he had it. But fair play to him, because you know he was quicker than me on that last lap, and really enjoyed it. So that's round 3. We're halfway through the season now, and I got some points, Johnny. So yeah, that'll do. It's time for a beer.